hiding in my cave.
Well, hello there. Welcome back to the Ange Endeavor. I hope you're all doing well out there in this continuing COVID-19 lockdown. As you remember, I decided to start a container vegetable garden, and I did some plants from starts, and I started others from seeds because I like to use organic plants. There were not a huge variety of the already starts, so that's why I decided to use the seeds. So everything is just going crazy now, and today is the day to go and buy some more dirt or potting soil, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, but before I do that, I'm going to show you what the little seedlings are doing now, just from a few days ago. You just won't believe it. It's just crazy. So here we go. Off on another little adventure today. Look at this. We have germination, and they're all coming up. These are all the peas. Those are the shelling peas. These are the sugar peas. And the corns are finally all germinating. Look, you got this little tiny baby, Johnny come lately. They're all Johnny come latelys, but they have come and they have arrived. And this is going to be a beautiful thing. Meanwhile, over here, we have the ever so lovely zucchinis and cucumbers. And look at how crazy the zucchinis are going. And we all know zucchinis just love to grow. They're the easiest thing to grow. And over here, we have our dinosaur kales and the little onions. The little onions are coming up. And the basils. Hey, basils. All right. Aren't those little guys just going gangbusters? And you know who else is going gangbusters? The potatoes are. I've got about 5 potatoes or 6 potatoes that I am seeding myself. Their little eyes are coming in. So it's time to plant these guys. Now, these are store-bought potatoes, but they're organic. And if you're going to do your own seeds, get organic potatoes. And the reason is that I heard that, a lot of people on YouTube are like, oh, don't use store-bought potatoes because they spray them with a chemical to inhibit eye growth. And that may be the case, but it's not the case for the organic potatoes because they're not sprayed with anything, or at least we should hope that they're not. So I've never had a problem with organic potatoes. Sometimes they sprout eyes way too quickly, especially during this time of the year. You go and buy some potatoes, and they're already sprouting eyes by the time you're wanting to use them. So that says something about buying organic. Anyways, this is why we need to go out and get more dirt, because these guys are wanting to get put into the soil now. And pretty soon, those guys are going to be wanting to also be in a bigger pot. So I think today is the day to do that. Let's get going. Okay, so I am at the place where I go and get my gardening stuff. It's called Wilco, and they also sell like farming equipment and things like that. And I just saw something so cute, and I just have to show you. As I push my little cart along here, guess what I ran into? Look at this. Little baby chicks. Isn't that adorable? So cute. And I gotta show you more. There's some more around the corner. Let's see. And we got these little guys. They're so cute. Oh my god. I want to buy some chickens. Little baby chickens. Oh, he's so adorable. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Baby duckies. Oh, so cute. Now I want a duck. Oh my god, I wish I could have a chicken or several chickens, but can't do that right now. It's a lot of work. Anyways, I think I'm gonna look to see what kind of dirt I need. Let's see. So what I think I'm gonna do is get this. It's organic, and the lady said this is good for vegetables. Try and find a smaller bag of potting soil and a couple of little pots too. Oh, look at this, you can get your own baby farm. Well, it's the next morning and I still haven't planted my potatoes yet. Last night, I got home a little later than I had anticipated. And I thought, you know, I am just way too wiped out for that. So I thought we'll just do it tomorrow, which is today. And so we're going to go out and plant the potatoes. And I think I'm going to transplant some of the starts in a bigger pot. A bigger little pot, or maybe the big pot. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to see how big they need to be in order to plant them, like in, you know, what stage they're at to be transplanted. So we'll just do that, and I guess we'll just get going and start our planting. Oh, and by the way, weren't those baby chickens so cute? And the little baby ducks? I really, really wanted to like bring them all home. They were so adorable. But I don't have a place that I could keep chickens and ducks, especially not in a rental. I'm sure that the landlord wouldn't appreciate that. So no chicken, no duck, but they certainly were cute to look at. Okay, I've got my seeded potatoes, and I have 6 here. And there were the smaller ones. And so we'll get ready to put those in the ground. So I've also cut that one bigger potato into smaller pieces because there were chits or eyes growing out in different angles. So what I'm doing here is these are gonna scab over. So you cut them and they're supposed to scab over. And once they've scabbed over, then you can plant them. If you plant them wet, like freshly cut, it will rot and it won't do any good. So yeah, so I've got a few there, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna plant these because these are already gonna be a lot, and I only have so many pots and stuff, and I have other plants to go in. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Anyways, for now, I'm just gonna cover these up. I'm not sure if we're supposed to air dry them or cover them up. You know, so we'll see what happens. All right, let's just take these and go outside. I started putting some dirt in, and I think when we plant, we want it to be like 6 inches, like see where my thumb is folded. So about 6 inches deep before we put the potatoes in. And then we cover it up all the way to the top. Usually, when you plant them in the ground, you bury them deeper and then you just mound, and as they grow, you keep mounding. But in this case, from everything that I've looked at online, You just bury them deep in the pot, and then you completely cover all the way up to the top. So we're going to do that. There we go. We have about 6 inches there. And I'm going to put some of this fertilizer in right there. And I think maybe about like a cup. So I'll do that, and we'll be right back. Just have to work the fertilizer into the dirt. Make sure it's nice and blended. I also put some of that soil building conditioner in here. So they said to do like 1-to-2 ratio, so of potting soil, and 2 of the potting soil and 1 of the soil building conditioner. Okay, so now we're ready to put our potatoes in there. So from what I hear, you put the bottom in the bottom sides down and plant around like that. Let's see. Like so. It's amazing that you can plant 6 in here. And there we have our potato seedlings with the eyes facing upwards. And now I'm going to cover the rest of it all the way to the top with more soil. All right, the potatoes are planted. They're nice and snug. We're ready to roll. Potatoes, potatoes. All right, so you remember these guys from yesterday, and look how everybody is really just starting to take off here. So the zucchinis are getting quite large. So what I thought I would do is transplant them into these, so it gives it a little bit more time. And then I will put them outside in the big pots. So what I think I'll do is I'm going to take some scissors and cut from there, and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to take these outside. I'm going to put some of the potting soil that's outside into those containers, and we'll get those planted. All right, so I got some little potting soil in my little pots here. I got my zucchini ready to go. And with the magic of film editing, 1, 2, 3, ta-da! There they are. They even look bigger in these little pots. Well, that was fun planting those potatoes and getting everything going. Anyways, that's it from me right now, and I hope you enjoyed this vlog as much as I did. And I know we'll be seeing you again real soon. Have a fantastic rest of your day. See you later.